I witnessed something last year that it was quite funny, but it also got me reflecting. So I was at the library with my toddler, and shortly after, a group of school pupils they came in. They came in with their teachers. Then the teacher had left them for a while, and as I went to the toy session, they were playing pretend games, assigning roles, serving fake fruits, and all of a sudden I started hearing, I want to be allergic. No, I want to be allergic. And I turned and I saw they were trying to arguing about who to be allergic, which was obviously the most coveted role in their little pretend game. After that, they settled, they decided to take turns, right? Then another argument ensued as to what to be allergic to. One chose to be allergic to strawberries, to fake pineapples, name it. And their little pretend game reminded me of a time, I think I was around 7 or 8, and I was living with my grandmother, and I thought having bow leg was the cutest thing ever. I would practice and check myself in the mirror for updates, and I got upset because I wasn't seeing any changes. Unfortunately for me, there was another girl in the neighborhood who also had a condition, and one day I was coming back from an errand, and she was with her friends. I didn't know anyone was looking, right? I just decided to practice back home. It was like half a block, and I decided to practice back home and wobbling along. And she saw me. She saw me with her friends, and they thought I was mocking her, so they chased me. They chased me down to my grandmother's doorstep, and that was the end of that ambition. Now, this is where I'm going. Children mirror what they see around them, from fake allergies to emotional struggles. No, my cousin told me of a time where when she envied a classmate whose parents were divorced because she thought, she liked the idea of having to go to two houses, and she saw how each parent tried to outdo another, which was maybe an unhealthy competition. So she saw that and she thought it was, not knowing the full implications. She thought it was cool and she wanted it. So it's normal for children to, imitate things or mimic conditions that they do not understand. But the question is, what happens when they start mimicking actual health conditions or trauma? I'm an active observer in some online discussion forums, and there's a growing trend among teenagers where trauma, as is becoming a badge of honor, and having a therapist is seen as a status symbol rather than a tool for healing. It's not always about healing anymore. Sometimes it's becoming about fitting in. But children and teens do not always, understand the full weight of what they are adopting. And allergy isn't just a dramatic twist in a game. It can be life threatening. Therapy isn't just talk. It's some deep work and emotional work. And trauma is it's not by far. It's not a fashion statement. For me, this is not an effort to undermine real conditions or define what trauma is to each person, because I know for a fact that pain is personal and everyone's experience is valid. But uh, imitating others can itself be a cry for help and an indication of something deeper. So I understand this, but some labels should not be slapped on too quick, because they can actually be performative. Some life-altering decisions shouldn't be made just because we want to be the cool parent, and in an attempt in trying to avoid what hurt us, we may end up overcompensating and giving agency to children too soon, or confusing interest with identity. So, but this is just for the purpose of awareness, and children are still figuring things out. They deserve guidance, not just affirmation, and they deserve to be they deserve that, to be given the opportunity to explore, not premature empowerment. So let's they should be kids, and they should be curious and expressive still. But like I said, this is just for the purpose of awareness. I'm still learning. So my question is, how do we navigate discussions about health issues and emotional struggles with kids when we know for a fact that it can be performative.